Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the very serious topic of anime. Today, I'm going to be ranking the best anime openings of all time. I'm serious. I took this shit seriously. I made a list. Okay, look at this. Can you even see it? Doesn't matter, it's a secret. I'm gonna show you the top 15. 15 or 13, because I can't count very well. Anime openings of all time. Just a disclaimer, this video is my personal opinion, which means it is objective and correct. Number one, also they're in no particular order, except number one is number one. So first up, not number one, first is opening to Card Captors Sakura. This opening takes you back to being in grade 2 and living your little girl fantasy, even though you're a boy. And soon you're gonna grow up into a gay man. But that doesn't matter. This opening is pink and fun. And that's why it's number one. Not number one. Don't have a crisis. This opening makes any man full on become a 7-year-old girl. Real men listen to this opening and dance and live their pink fantasy. Honestly, it's really cute. I just like it. In the opposite end of the spectrum, the Card Captors, we have the most manly opening. Jojo's Bizarre Adventure Opening 2. The animation in this opening is god tier. It's just so good. The colors, the wacky designs, flavors. It's so colorful you can taste it. It's so good. It's just good. Next up. Ooh. This was hard. This was really hard. Bleach. Again, I've never watched Bleach, but Bleach is really hard because you could make a whole list of the top anime openings of all time and you could just put all the Bleach openings and that would be fair. Bleach is just, every opening is so good, but I think the best Bleach opening is the 13th. The song, Shizukani, Shizukani, immediate earworm in your head. And the visuals look so good. Like, the actual animation is so good, it's better than Bleach itself. This is one of those openings where you're like, wow, this show looks incredible. And then when you watch the show, you're like, that's not what you sold me. This opening is literally the Bleach version, is literally the anime version of like what you buy online versus what arrives. Yes! Trigun! The opening to Trigun. First of all, most anime openings tend to be a song with lyrics. This one's not. It's just an instrumental. And I think of the 90s anime, oh, this is controversial. I think of the 90s anime, Trigun has the best opening. This is because it tells you it's the one that engrosses you the most into the show. And it's the one that kind of foreshadows a lot about the show, and it shows a lot of the main character, Vash the Stampede, without really giving anything away. Like, when you watch this opening in the first episode of the series, and when you watch it after you finish the series, it's two different experiences. It's also just some of the most badass imagery you'll ever see. Vash loading the gun, Vash walking alone in the desert. This is kind of the cool, more like manly kind of anime feel. Next one is the first opening to Fairy Tale. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I watched, I think 15 episodes of Fairy Tale, and then I gave up. One, because they stopped using this opening, and two, because it was just too many titties for me. But I really like this opening. Not so much for the visuals, but for the song. The where are you going? That kind of has a like nostalgic feel to it. Even if you've never seen Fairy Tale, even if you've never heard this song, it just feels nostalgic. It reminds you of like a happier, nicer time of childhood, just from that song alone. And I think of the shonen anime, first of all, you could also make an anime series of just a best anime openings series of just the openings from long-running shonen anime. And I think this one would rank up pretty high just because of the song. It's one of the better songs I think I've heard this year. Speaking of shonen anime, One Piece OP 14 is so good. Even though I don't watch One Piece, I don't know any of these characters, I felt sad and wanted to cry a bit. This opening is so emotional. It's like it tells a story within itself. And it's not like some of the later One Piece openings do that as well, but this one, it feels like a story of like background information. It doesn't feel like it's spoiling the show. It feels like it's telling me the emotional place that these characters are in right now at this moment. And it's just like I'm watching it now and I feel things. I feel what are emotions I feel. I feel emotions. Next one! This was another extremely difficult choice to come up with. Inuyasha is another one like Bleach where you could just say best anime openings of all time. All the Inuyasha openings. Fair. That's fair. That is objectively, subjectively, subjunctively, conditional tensely correct. But this opening I think is the best one. One, because the animation is on point. Two, this song has so much variety in it. There's like a slow bit, a fast bit, a deep bit, a profound bit, a bit that's happy and joyous. And I also really like, I don't think I've seen another anime that does this other than Inuyasha, but they include the sound effects the weapons make in the fights. And it like is in beat with the song, and that really adds to it. It adds to the fun of the opening. Yeah. I just love it so much. Okay, Full Metal Alchemist has like 8 or 9 openings total, like if you count both series. And I think the majority of those openings are fantastic. But with Full Metal Alchemist, the first opening for Brotherhood is jaw-dropping. It is jaw-dropping. First of all, the animation is movie quality. The song is like so fast, so in your head, so talking to you late at night, making your dreams come true. It has the fight scene in the opening is one of the best fight scenes in the show. Like, it's just, the quality is too damn much for one nerd to handle. So I have never watched Gintama, but opening 13 of Gintama is so good that it makes me and the friend I showed it to want to watch it. This opening is just everything you love about anime in one opening. An amazing song. Absolutely amazing song. Crisp animation. Sakura. There's playlists that go for 10 hours. I recommend you watch them all, okay? Even if you don't like anime, just watch the openings of them. That's kind of what I do sometimes. Next one. It's not number 1, but it holds a very special place in my heart. It's the opening to Death Parade. This opening is the most fun, apart from Cardcaptor Sakura, you will have in an anime opening. It just looks like some friends getting together, having fun at a bar. Which is ironic because the show is one of the darkest anime out there. But the opening, there's something darker going on here. You know, it sets you up for the emotional journey you're going to go through in this episode. Like the characters are set up for in this. It's just brilliant. It's brilliant storytelling and it's fun. What more can I want? Before, I said only the number 1 is actually the for real best opening of all time. I think this is number 2, but it's almost as good as number 1. And that's the opening to Tokyo Ghoul. This opening starts off so quiet, so whispery, and it drags you in. The animation is so crisp, and it's a song that has peaks and valleys. And it just starts so quiet, and then it just slams you. And the opening animation slams you too. It's so colorful, yet so dark. It's really engaging and makes me almost want to watch the show. But before number 1, some honorable mentions. なてんしおのにそねうしおはいない自分を Hey, hey, hey 孤独でも痛いんじゃないさ光あゆけ闇を過去にしてパラパラパラパラパララパララパララパララパララパララパパパ引きずってしまいだって外れしのけの愛のいつかを遠くへ Our number 1 opening. What could it possibly be? What is the best anime opening in my opinion, of all time? It is the opening to BStars. First of all, this opening is stop motion animation, and it looks incredible. It's like high quality stop motion animation. Again, as you can tell, I'm a sucker for dancing. There's a great dance scene. And also, this opening tells you the story of BStars. Honestly, BStars is like the most artistic furry porn you will ever watch. That's about it. That's how I would describe it. And the opening makes it seem cool. So yeah, BStars. Best anime opening. Thank you for watching. What did you think of my picks? Were they good? Were they trash? If you like this video, hit subscribe, give a like. I don't know what else you can do. And comment down below your favorite anime openings. And tell me what your favorite anime openings are. If you like, I might make a sequel and talk about more. Or I might talk about anime endings. Ooh. Alright, thank you for watching. Bye!